to be protective of anyone with back pain and also to keep it more strengthening than stretching is what I want to do. I'm going to have you bring your elbows out in front of your shoulders. That's what they're called. And you're going to pull back. You're going to pull back. Try not to tighten your neck when you do it, but it's like you're trying to pull your body through your arms. So you're pulling, which is stretching your stomach even more. I want to stretch on the front in the stomach. So if you have back pain, stretching the front will probably help. Now, stretching the front, then I want you to lift your right leg, and you can feel the muscles turn on in your back. Don't bend your knee. Keep your leg straight, and then look over your right shoulder. And then look over your left shoulder. You should feel strong contraction in your lower back. And then let it back down. If this hurts, it's a sharp stabbing pain, there could be a disc coming out, pushing on a nerve. We may need to do something about it, which I can't if you're not here, so sorry. Then we're gonna try the other side. Go lower if you need to go lower. And then pull, lift the left leg, look over your right shoulder, look over the left shoulder. Feel the strong contraction in the lower back. So if your lower back is weak, this is one way you can start to strengthen it. And you look back and forth. And then we're going to release again, come back down. Rest for a few breaths. Letting your belly push into the ground. Soft. We're going to do that again. Elbows out in front, pull, stretch, open the heart. Neck is neutral, which means you don't have to hold your head up too high. There's too much tension in the back of the neck, let it go down a little bit. Lift right leg. Look over the right shoulder a little bit. Look over the left shoulder a little bit. And maybe you just keep it up there a few times. And we want it to get strong. Not my strongest area, lower back. So I should do this every day. 500 times. Lift a little higher. And then let it down. And we do the other side. Left leg lifts. Just pull, stretch. Look over. Shoulder. Lift a little higher. Get the strong contraction. The buttocks. The neck a little bit neutral. One more. Each side. And exhale, rest down on your hands, long deep breaths, and let the belly push into the ground as you're inhaling, expanding the side ribs, and creating space in the lower back as well. Now stay lying on the stomach. Now, some people may need some support, like a blanket under the hips, but you're gonna bend your right knee so your foot's facing the ceiling. Your neck stays neutral, and then lift your right heel towards the ceiling. So if you're trying to touch your foot to the ceiling. And then try and keep your foot right above your knee, and slide your right leg out to the right a little bit. And then we find the outside of your hip. And then come back again and go up. And come down and go out. There. And do it one more time. Go up. Go out to the side. And then rest back down again. Then we try the other side. Bend the knee, push the foot up, get the strong contraction. Try and keep the foot above the knee and slide the knee out to the side, getting glute medius. And the face should be smiling. Yeah. And do that a few times. Up, and then out, up again. Oh, there. Hey. It helps you to walk around if these muscles are good. It really does. It helps you to stand up straight. And then rest. want you to slide your right knee out to the side with your foot and your knee on the ground. Pull a little bit with your elbow so you open again. Try to get your right knee to reach a little further out. You're going to get a stretch on the inside of the right leg. And then what I want you to do, instead of just stretching the inside of the leg, I want you to turn on the muscle by trying to lift your knee off of the ground. Don't roll to the side. Just turn the muscle on, trying to lift your right knee off the ground. It's not going to go up, okay? Don't worry about that. I just want you to turn the muscle on. And when you turn the muscle on hard, you get strong contraction. Hold on. And now relax again. And the stretch is going on the inside of the leg. Feel that? Yay! It's magic. Or anatomy. Okay, so when you turn one muscle on, the other one, you have more space. So we have more space. Do it again. Push the knee away. Try and lift it up. Just turn the muscle on. That's all. You don't have to lift it. Just got to run energy. And then relax. Now your hands are underneath your shoulders, and you're going to inhale. If you can, come up to cobra if there's no back pain. Oh. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Or you stay on your elbows and do it. Fine. Lovely. And then, hold on. Bend your left knee. Yeah. Yeah, same thing. Right knee's out the side, left leg's bent, and touch your foot to your head again. Like you almost did. You guys were so close. Okay. And then exhale. Let's let the foot down. Let's go into a twist. Slide your left arm underneath. Let your shoulder hit the ground, and your head, if you need support, put something underneath it. Right hand goes on top of left. Your foot and your hand, your knee and your arm are on the same side. So if your knee is your arm, whatever. And then your right arm goes up in a big twist to back. Oh, lekker. And then you can open and close a few times, or you can just stay in the twist. Let's leave the arms open and just rock the hips a little bit. Feel the stretch into the right armpit by sliding your right arm up, like as if you're taking it above your head. You feel more stretch into your armpit as you do that. Keep the head neutral. So maybe you need to look your head back to the other direction. Take some deep breaths. Create length. Create space. What happens if you stretch your right leg and push your right heel away? So it's out in an angle so that your right arm and your right leg make this really long line. And then you take a deeper breath into it. Push your right heel away. You're going to exhale and just sort of relax back into a softer twist. And I want you to make your way out of that, slowly rolling back onto your back. Let's come onto the back for a few breaths. We're going to turn around again. But I want you rolled onto your back. Take your hands on your belly, let your knees go out to the side for a few breaths here. We're going to make our way back onto your stomach again. And left knee bends up to the side. Reach the left knee a little further away so you feel the stretch on the inside of the left leg. You can stay down for this, but you're going to now just turn on the muscle in the outside of the left hip so that it releases the inside. You don't have to lift the knee. It's just turn the muscle on so that the other muscle on the inside releases. Feel strong contraction on the outside of the hip, and then relax, and the stretch on the inside should be less. Do that again. A lot of people have back pain because this muscle is weak. Relax again. Now we're going to come up, and you can stay on your elbows or you can push your hands, but stretch the front, and then look over the left shoulder, look over the right shoulder. As we come down, we're going to go into the twist by sliding the right arm underneath, whichever one you have, left arm, so that the arm and the knee are on the same side. So your bent knee and your arm are on the same side. Otherwise, you're having a very difficult twist. Hey, if that's what you're into, I'm not judging anybody. Left arm goes up and back. And you're going to open and close a few times. You can adjust. See what the body needs. And then stay open for a few breaths and adjust. And you're going to start to slide your left arm up the floor towards your top of your head. So you get more stretch into your armpit. And your neck is doing whatever it needs to feel neutral. And see if you can stretch your left leg away. So you're going to push your left heel, just feeling like you're going to get this really long line of energy from your left foot out your left hand, and you take a deeper breath into everything. You can feel the stretch into the chest. Open the mouth on the exhale if you want. Be gentle, be loving, be kind. Expand softly, but don't force. Adjust if you need to. We're going to soften back into an easier twist. Just release any holding here. You to slowly float back out, however you want, possibly landing on your belly again. Just ground, rest for a few breaths, wherever you are. Whichever position you choose is okay now. I want you to feel what you need now. Body need. You don't have a whole lot of time, but I want you just to feel like my body wants to really move in one direction. It doesn't even have to be a yoga pose. Just give yourself permission. Maybe it's being still. Maybe you just want to be still. Maybe you want to go back into child's pose. Maybe you want to go into a happy baby, or feel whatever it is that is asking to be done. Because self-love is listening, doing what needs to be done. It's taking care of you. What does that mean? Taking care of me. It means I have a desire for something, and that doesn't mean just sexually or intimately. The more you desire something, the more motivated you are. What do you desire? Allow yourself, and it's not being selfish, but the things that you're longing for, to take care of yourself, to give these things to you. What is it? What do you desire? How you start to feed yourself more of that.